Wins pay the bills, baby. Yo, keep this thing to regulation. I got plans after the game.
MP!
Showtime, MP. True ballers only.
If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word EAT along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations will respond and address your concern immediately. A reminder, fans, we'll hope you'll come and join us for our trading card day. The first 10,000 fans through the arena will receive a trading card pack. Arrive early to the fan zone and get them signed by Bernie and the Heat Panthers.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Got one more great treat for you, folks. Joining us on our broadcast is Shams, and Shams, New York really putting something together around Jalen Brunson.
Knicks fans have a lot of reason for optimism. It'll be interesting.
Checked in for Adebayo. Miracle Man is checked in for the Knicks.
Gotcha, coach.
And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And I love that MP is walking into this league with his sights set high. But guess what? He's got his work cut out for him. When you look at the names in this rookie class, now we get to enjoy watching him chase his dreams here in the NBA. Good luck to MP on the journey.
On the court for the Knicks, they've got Hart, Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Miracle Man in at the 4 spot. And now let's take it over to the sidelines for a bit on MP. DA.
Thanks, Kevin. As you know, there's still a lot of season ahead, but we've got a couple of opposing rookies in this one. When I asked about tonight's matchup against a fellow rookie, MP told me he's made it a goal to prove that he's the best player in this class. He's got a lot of confidence, Kevin.
A ton of confidence, David, and that's something you got to have in this NBA. Bridges against Mitchell. Bridges shot good.
Bridges is so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Pass to Ware, fires the 3, buries the long-range jumper. Ware's got 7 points in the game.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
New York shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
That one is no good. You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. Knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices and their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
Brunson scanning the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Moments left to go. Bravo to Brunson for staying cool.
The Heat trail by 4. And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Miles McBride's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And a whole season still ahead of us. But it's well worth seeing how the updated power rankings shake out. Taking a look at Miami. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And I think for the Knicks, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Towns, the pass to Hart. Over Wiggins. Light bounce pass. Some nice passing by New York here. And Brunson gets it to go.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
McBride passes to Miracle Man. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That's someone, wasn't a Bulls player. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team or player growing up?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, we sat down for a couple hours. But I hate to rank them because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat Jordan, right?
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe, for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
Payne passes to Miracle Man. New York needs to get off a shot. McBride's shot is off. The Heat trail by 7. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Payne. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Payne passes to McBride. Out to Payne. Jacks up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Knicks lead by 10.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pass to Mitchell. There's Hero with the 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night. Payne passes to Miracle Man. Bridges outside. And again, New York with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Hero. It's rebounded by New York.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Pass to Miracle Man. 1:03 left to play here in the first. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Here's Jovic. Back to Hero. Here's Jovic. Still without a basket. And here's Anderson from the arc. The rebound by McBride. The Knicks leading by 13. 30 seconds left in the first. Miracle Man, the pass to Towns. Bounce pass from Bridget. Down low. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got 7.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Hero with it. Looking to end the run. The shot, no good. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Miracle Man is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want, but there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. Now, Hero, Payne covering. Here's Anderson. Robinson pulls it in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And he gets the bucket. Payne's got 5.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
To the middle, here's Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
Intelligent play there by Hero. Upsets the defense and then hands it off for the assist.
The Knicks leading by 16. Pass to McBride. Here's Miracle Man. He's covered by Anderson. A steal. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. A fast break chance. It's rebounded by New York. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Here's Hero. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And this is simply what Hero does, finding and making shots.
Payne passes to Miracle Man. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Burks for 3. Robinson pulls it in. And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pulling the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for the playoffs, competing for a title. If you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said. Pass to Miracle Man. And here's Payne. Bridges for 3. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Hero, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Anderson against Bridges. Drives to the hoop. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
And Anderson slams it in.
And Tyler Hero with another great look, just understanding where his teammates are.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. They lead by 17. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
He'd have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Bridges against Robinson. Pass to Hero. Here's the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
Jovic passes to Hero. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And a new group in for the Heat. Ware's checked in. Bam Adebayo comes in for Anderson. Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Mitchell in for Burks. And then for New York, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Adebayo. Again, the miss by the Heat. New York's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Miracle Man. He's guarded by Adebayo. No problems knocking that one down. Towns has got 10.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Here's Miracle Man. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Hero. He's got 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Got a piece of it. Towns with the steal. Bridges passes to Miracle Man. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Hey, Shams, for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA, it's been LeBron's league, it's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. But Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama, the way that Victor Wembanyama could take over the league. And already, so early, was so special Victor Wembanyama is someone to keep an eye on.
Number 14.
Okay, they've just passed a note down to me, our gang here. What about Anthony Edwards at Minnesota? He's another one, right? Young American player who is really making an impact.
Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, you have to consider those two as well. And it's special, the crop of young players that we have coming up in this league. One of them is sure to emerge as this generation's, whether you want to call it Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, there will be a face out of this crop.
And we cannot wait. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Bam averaged 5 assists per game during that breakout campaign in 2020, and he's at it again.
To the paint. McBride passes to Brunson. Here's Miracle Man. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
The assist.
Brunson's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Here's Miracle Man, and he uses the glass on the layup. Miracle Man's got 20.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Outside Robinson. With his first shot attempt, Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. McBride passes to Miracle Man. And here's Towns. Some nice passing by New York here. Miracle Man, no good. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored, I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Back to Mitchell. Now Adebayo. Here's Wiggins. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. New York's gotten it going from downtown in the 2nd quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Heat. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against a team that shot it well.
Pass to Miracle Man. Now here's Towns. Brunson up top, covered by Mitchell. Here's Miracle Man. The 3rd shot of the possession finally falls for him. Miracle Man's got 22.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And so it's New York with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the New York Knicks.
They love to run. At times it looks like a layup line. They can hit the 3, but tough matchup for your transition D.
Yeah, they've made it a race, but only one team has shown up. And another important topic, injuries. Let's take a look at what's happening across the NBA.
How do you replace a guy like Draymond Green? Everything he gives him, the rebounding, the passing, defense, and he does the little things.
Don't forget his energy, man. He's the heart of this team.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two... Some changes. Anderson, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo.
Got this, MP.
And it's Duncan Robinson in for Wiggins. Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times that coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
Mitchell is out there with Hero. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Ware in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Anderson outside. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. His three-pointer's off the mark. New York's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Robinson a screen on Hero. Right against Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Miracle Man, good. Miracle Man's got 26 points.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Hero against Wright. Puts one up from 19. Robinson pulls it in.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
He'd have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Outside Robinson. Pass to Ware from downtown. Knicks with the rebound. Wright, left side. Count it, good. Wright's got his first bucket in this one.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Hero finds Anderson. Robinson on the wing. He's covered by Shamet. Robinson misses. The Knicks shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Miracle Man, the pass to McBride. Here's Miracle Man, defended by Anderson. Here's Miracle Man. Anderson with the block.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
Here's Ware. 17 points in the game. And it's Mitchell missing. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Mitchell outside. Outside, Hero. Robinson, that's good.
Hustle from Duncan there, outworking the defense, and he found his shot.
New York's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. It's Robinson, top of the key. Pass to McBride. Takes a 3. Traps in the tray. McBride's got 7 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Hero passes to Robinson. Back to Hero. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Now Mitchell. He's got 9. Pass to Anderson. Mitchell kicks to Anderson. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Anderson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Anderson that time shooting without any hesitation. Slow-mo, getting one off.
Miracle Man, the pass to McBride. A floater. Miracle Man, no good. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Mitchell against Wright. Pass to McBride. Wright outside. With the shot. Green for 2 points. He has 6.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Hero. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And here is Hero. That shot, no good. And so it's New York sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The score. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th, we've got Miles McBride. Miracle Man is out there with Robinson. And it's Dadier in at the small forward. Here's Golick. And they get it back. Pass to Miracle Man. Goes back up. Over to the left wing. 16 feet away. A nice shot by Dadier.
Hard to leave any player that wide open from that distance.
Here's Jovic. They set the pick. Robinson for 3. It's rebounded by Miracle Man. Miracle Man's got 9 rebounds now tonight. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Golick. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And New York making a change here. Achua's checked in. An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Here's Jovic. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. McBride passes to Miracle Man. And that one is stuffed right through.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. To the inside. And finished off by Anderson.
And the playmaking ability of Hero, special. Outstanding pass there off that pick and roll.
The Knicks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Miracle Man, the pass to McBride. Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Hero. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. That's 12 points for Tyler Hero.
Fighting the inside defender, Hero really works to get to the bucket.
Pass to Miracle Man. Over in the corner, McBride. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity, always a plus.
Pass to Miracle Man. Over to the wing. Back to Achua. Here's Kolek. Fires for three. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami to the middle. And Anderson slams it in.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
For New York, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Miracle Man, the pass to Achua. And again, New York with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Outside Robinson, beyond the arc. It's good from long range.
And Robinson with a timely trade.
New York's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Here's Miracle Man, and he slams it one-handed.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. McBride with the ball. Robinson a screen on Burks. McBride, and again, New York with the triple.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Bounce pass Robinson. Here's Hero. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Burks for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Achua inside. Guarded by Robinson. Pass to Kolek. Here's Miracle Man. He gets that one. Miracle Man's got 38 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Here's Hero. Robinson pulls it in. New York's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Miracle Man, the pass to Achua. From deep. And that one's good. Kolek. Kolek has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for New York. Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to Jovic. Outside Robinson. Again, the miss by the Heat.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
That one goes in. Miracle Man's got 40 points.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Hero passes to Robinson. Anderson outside. So, Greg, you played the point. In Create a Player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Here's Kolek. And again, New York with the triple.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Pass to Jovic. Robinson with it. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Miracle Man. Miracle Man's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's McBride. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
The Heat have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. There's Hero with the 3. Knicks with the rebound. Miracle Man's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Inside, here's Robinson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
The assist. Some footwork and some finesse from Mitchell Robinson.
And Miami shooting 43% for the game. Hero from long range. It's hauled in by Achua.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Robinson passes to Miracle Man. Here's Kolek. Pass to Miracle Man. 4 on the shot clock. The tray. Kolek, no good. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Miami. Can they get it? He lays it in. Here's Kolek. Here's Miracle Man. Here's McBride. Burks covering. And McBride gets it to go.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Here's Kolek. Pass to Miracle Man. Now McBride. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter.
And just because he might not be as big as some of the other guys that are on the floor, it doesn't dissuade him from getting in there and playing fearlessly on the glass.
Here's Hero. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Knicks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Miracle Man.
He was in the zone. He's just a man on a mission, and that helped him notch that triple-double.
Miracle Man, no good. And it's Miami's ball. Robinson left side. It's hauled in by Achua.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Pass to Jovic. Here's Hero. Launches a three. Robinson pulls it in. Here's Miracle Man. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it.
Welcome in to the Jalen Murphy Show. I'm your host, Jalen Murphy. I know more about sports than you do.
That's debatable.
Watch your mouth, Russ. We've got a great show for you today, starting off with a brand new segment, Trash Talk Do's and Don'ts.
Oh, I'll start. Don't tell people how to trash talk when you were seventh man with a rickety jump shot and the handle of a precocious fourth grader.
Okay. Do keep your mouth shut if you spent most of your career waving towels at the end of the bench.
You know what? You've been selling me short since college, man. How about this? We could have won a championship, but you looked me off to take a double-team 30-footer at the buzzard, buddy.
For the last time, Russell, you weren't open.
I was open.
Guys,
I was open. I was wide open.
Just, if I may, can I just say, wowzers. I'm so looking forward to learning from both of you. And more data is always important, even when it's something as unquantifiable as
Shut it, Toby!
Okay.
Let's start the segment. You can't back it up. There's nothing worse than writing checks with your mouth that your game can't cash.
That's what I'm saying. Not only does it make you look like a clown, but it demoralizes your teammates.
You'd know all about demoralizing your teammates, wouldn't you, Russ?
Oh, you would like to think so, except that my basketball skills were so superior to yours my entire career that you couldn't even hold a candle to me, Jalen.
Guys, if I may, just to put some perspective on this, there are only 525 athletes in the NBA at any given moment. And FIBA estimates there are 450 million basketball players worldwide.
Wow.
Which means you're in the top 99.9% of players by just being in the NBA alone, that's a pretty impressive stat, Jalen.
Toby.
Yes?
Enough. You already won the lottery by marrying my sister. There's no need to suck up to Russell like this. It's unseemly.
I'm not sucking up. I want to make sure everyone feels like they have value, and I'm just following the data and seeing where the facts lead. You know what?
Shut it, Toby.
Okay.
Do keep your trash talk about the game. We're all competitors here, but there's no need to bring up family, friends, or physical attributes. In other words, show some class.
Jalen, you literally just brought up my wife.
Yes, Toby, but I did it with class. And besides, this is television, not basketball. Anything goes.
Good game, MP. Great win tonight, MP.
Yo, MP went for 40 tonight, man. Congratulations, my brother. Great game.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.